Well, Gideon, a big thank you for joining us, and well played at the weekend. What an epic encounter against Whitehaven for Newcastle. I mean, how was your afternoon?
It was a good game, especially in the second half. I feel like the boys really worked hard to stick to the game plan and start scoring some tries. So I was happy with the second half, and we still know there's things to improve on, but overall, we're happy with how our attacking shape was.
And 2 tries from yourself, both pretty good. I'm going to suggest the first one will no doubt take all the headlines, but I think the second one demonstrated you certainly got some pace, Gideon. But how do you rate your own performance at the weekend?
Yeah, I feel like overall it was good. I was happy to get over the try line. I was getting quite some stick from the boys for not scoring a lot of tries, but the second try, I have to give credit to JJ and Sam House. So I feel like they done most of the hard work, and I just kind of finished it off. So credit to them too as well.
And with regards to how you're settling in at the Newcastle Thunder, how are you settling in after joining?
I'm really enjoying my time up here so far. I feel like all the boys have made me feel welcome, and I feel like living together with them, it just kind of like created that bond where I feel like these guys are like family now. So I'm loving my time up here. I feel comfortable around all of them, and yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And how has that move been logistically? Because obviously players normally move along the M62 corridor, but you've moved up the A1. So, I mean, how's that transition been for yourself?
Oh, the longest drive I've ever done, really. It was about 5 hours up here, and the first thing I did was get straight into bed and fall asleep. But then the next day, all the boys started coming down as well, and then we just met up for a coffee, and then I felt like straight away I was at home. It's just I'm still kind of getting used to the weather up here because it's pretty cold, but yeah, other than that, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably a really good advert of the weekend, wasn't it, for 3G pitches? Obviously, it can't keep you warm, but it does have its advantages, doesn't it?
Yeah. I enjoy 3G pitches more than grass as well. My coach came up to me straight away and said, I looked much faster on the 3G because the week before that we played Barrow and the pitch was pretty bad. So he likes when I play on 3G, but every time I'm on grass, he says I look slow. But yeah, I feel like 3G pitches are much better.
So a good victory there over Whitehaven, but it was the nature of the performance as well. It was a good performance from the Newcastle Thunder. Do you feel like you've found your stride now this season?
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely finding our stride. But obviously a new team, so we're kind of getting used to each other and how each other play. But I feel like when we make a mistake in a game, the next week we work hard on making sure that we make sure that it doesn't happen again. So I feel like every week we're just getting better and better, and I can only see us getting better from here, really.
Well, let's talk about the next game then. The York City Knights in the Challenge Cup on Sunday, live on the Sportsman. It's going to be a tough game, this one. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We know York are a good side. They've got size, they've got strength, they've got speed, but I'm sure that our coaches are good at giving us a good game plan and training throughout the week. I'm sure the boys will rip in to make sure we have the best possible chances of coming back with a win.
And I get the impression as well, some pundits would say, would expect Newcastle and York to be there or thereabouts this season. So, I mean, how important is this game psychologically, if you will, for putting a marker down early on in the campaign?
Psychologically is massive. We've said from the start of the season, we've kind of spoke up the Challenge Cup, and when we heard that we drew York, from there, the boys have been focusing on making sure that we're getting better and better to make sure that the second we do play them, we're ready to go. So psychologically, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a big game, but I'm sure the boys are ready.
And final thought, Gideon, it comes across really well in this interview, but enjoying life at the Newcastle Thunder and living in the Northeast?
Yeah, I am, to be fair. I'm loving it up here. It feels like I'm in a new country at times because the way they talk is a bit hard to understand sometimes. But overall, I'm enjoying my time in Newcastle. I feel like the boys, especially, have made it 10 times worth moving from London because they're also nice and friendly and we all just get along. But I'm enjoying my time with the boys. Even the coaches are good. I feel like they're helping me develop as a player as well. So I'm loving my time up in Newcastle so far.
And I know I said final thought, but just one last question, Gideon, just to talk about the coaching staff, because, we've mentioned your teammates, we've mentioned the facilities at Kingston Park, but, you've got Eamon, you've got Dennis Betts. The coaching staff's pretty good there in the Northeast, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like this is probably one of the best coaching staffs I could have asked for, not just in terms of rugby, but all around it as well. They're kind of family orientated, so they make sure that the boys are happy in terms of not being close to their family. On my debut, Freddie made a video of my mum saying good luck and then put it up in the team review, and there's just little things like that kind of mean a lot to you. And Heapy and Freddie are always sitting me down and showing me video clips and showing me what I can improve on, and I feel like they're helping me in terms of a player just to be in a comfortable environment to improve, so I'm loving them.